Today I'll be talking a little bit about my anime journey. So, everybody discovers anime a slightly different way. I basically went through, I don't know how most people kind of stumble across it. Maybe they get introduced to it by their siblings or something like that. But I got introduced to it a slightly different way. Basically, if you don't know anything about me, a little clue is in the background. I am half Latvian, half Tanzanian. And basically, when I first saw my first actual anime, was when we went to basically you lived in Tanzania for most of my life. So my dad basically had a trip to South Africa, and me and my mom went, and of course, so we all went to South Africa, and basically a lot of the time, because my dad was also simultaneously doing some work there. I guess I wasn't really sure. I wasn't paying attention. I think I was like 11 maybe. But basically while he was doing some work there, I spent a lot of time basically just watching TV, because of course, again, this was like maybe 2005 or something. I can't really remember, but we had a lot of time to spend in the hotel room, and yeah, rather than kind of exploring or anything like that, since I was an only child, TV was one of my BFFs. So, essentially, what happened is that while we were in the hotel room, we watched a lot of TV. And one of the things that we were watching was, I didn't know at the time, but it was Tokyo Mew Mew. So that was the first anime I ever saw. I looked for it online, and I basically found at the time YouTube videos of basically pirated episodes, and I watched it. I fell in love with it. I wanted to see more stuff like it, and the next one I watch is Furumu wa Sagashite, and it was amazing and heartbreaking. It's the like back in the day equivalent of Your Lie in April, and super heartbreaking. If you've seen it, let me know in the comments below, because I haven't found anybody else that has seen it so far. Well, not for sure anyway. But yeah, it was lots of fun. I really liked the style of animation and how big the eyes were and how sparkling, colorful everything else was. It was great. I loved it. After that, I think the third anime I watched was Nana, and that was my absolute favorite. That is genuinely my number one favorite anime ever. I am extremely upset that it hasn't finished yet. Come on. But yeah, the lady who writes the manga basically hasn't finished. She's technically still on hiatus. Not really sure what happened there, but hopefully she finishes it, or someone does. I'm like, I wonder if there's fan art of it, or like fan manga. There probably is. But anyway, they made it into an anime in like 2006, and it finished in 2007. It was absolutely amazing, super heartbreaking, but basically the premise of it is that there's two girls, they meet on a train, and they're both called Nana, and basically one of them is super girly, and the other one's a bit more grungy, and she's a singer in a band, which is always what I've wanted to do with my life. So basically, because I was having these two personality crises in my mind, essentially what happened in my brain was like, this is who I want to be, and this is who I am right now. Because one of them is like a crybaby girly girl person, and the other one is like super awesome, basically. I think I did well. I'm right in between the two now. But basically that's where my username comes from, and using that you can probably find me on any other social media that I actually use. But that is my absolute favorite anime. After that, I've been trying to look for something very similar. Beck didn't really do it for me. I tried to watch the first episode, but that was a long time ago. K-On! Was a bit too girly. But yeah, all of these, like, I tried a long time ago, so I'm gonna see if I can give them another try. Obviously, Your Lie in April, which I mentioned earlier, was absolutely heartbreaking, and it came at a very heartbreaking time as well. When I was in my third year of music and sound technology at university, I basically needed a little bit more inspiration on how to basically continue doing music. But I'm taking a break, like the person who's writing Nana, and hopefully mine won't be indefinite. Yay! Let me know what your favorite anime is in the comments section down below. If you have watched Furumu wa Sagashite, please let me know so that we can talk about it and cry about how amazing it was and how it all worked out. Kind of. Did it? I can't remember, but the last episode, I remember crying. It buffered a lot, so I cried, then calmed down for 3 minutes, and then came back and cried a bit more. Anyway, bye!